It's been quite a different way of working. Obviously, we've had to put in some pretty robust controls on site.
As you can see me, I'm all covered up. My eyes, my nose and down my face.
So we've got screens to separate people off, areas that people can't actually go to, and we've got bubbles. So we separate people into bubbles to make sure that there can't be cross-infection between bubbles. Additional cleaning, additional sanitising, so even outside the requirement to wear masks, etc.
I feel so proud of myself, and I'm sure the rest of the team will do as well, because it tells us that we are really needed by the whole of New Zealand.
It's fantastic to be part of being able to continue to supply New Zealand and our customers. So it is about just looking after each other day to day.
Pretty much every week now we've been giving donations to the marae. We've been giving a lot of fish away, and it's great to do, and so it's awesome.
So there'll be already people waiting at the marae.
We've got a load of frozen.
Kaika was born out of some food insecurity that we had out in South Auckland, food poverty. So we started with the Outboard Boating Club out in Mission Bay, started with 17 kilos. 5 years later, here we are, picking up, close to 1.5 tonne a week.
At the moment, it's such a critical time for people needing food. It's got to be done.
Definitely a big line will be waiting for us. Yeah, thanks to Sanford's, wonderful partnership, help those who need the food, it's not waste. Food is not waste.
Pretty weird, getting into Auckland and no traffic around on the bridge and just nothing, which is like a blooming ghost city. You turn up and you don't go anywhere, you just stay on the boat, unload, put your bins and ice on and grab your stores, get fuel, then you're sort of teeing yourself up for the next morning to get ready to go. So basically get out of there by 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock the next day. Well, it feels like you're achieving quite a bit really, feeding all the population type of thing with nice fresh fish. So yeah, no, it's quite good.
Our head office staff are largely working from home, and everyone has different situations. But generally speaking, life's very different, and people are having to try and balance work and life and family. And I think the business has done a really good job of setting people up to succeed from home as much as we can. Hours and hours on Zooms working from home. I've got 2 little toddlers, 2 and 4, and they're lovely, but they're very bored. They miss their kindy and everything else, and we're really lucky that we work for an organisation that is an essential service, and we're providing a really important service to customers locally and around the world. So I consider that a real privilege, and something that that gets me out of bed every day. I don't know what I would do, to be honest, if we were in lockdown for 6 weeks at a time and didn't have that focus. I'm incredibly grateful and proud of the way my team have carried through this and the results that are coming through this lockdown. It's not easy, it's a daily struggle, and I'll be grateful for a very long time.
Well, it's level 4, obviously closing down the shop was a task in itself, but then moving from say 50 orders a day up to 500 on a busy day, 300 on average was a bit of a shock, and it took a bit of change to move from there to in here and sort of poke ourselves away in the corner. It's a little bit different being boxed away, no customer service, no sort of general chats, no sort of giving recommendations to customers and helping them. It's a bit of a different world that we're living in at the moment, but yeah, we're getting on with it and getting through. We have like a morning team, the guys coming in, filleting all the specific fishes, trying them up, weighing them up, getting them ready for then the afternoon team when we come in and we actually fulfill the orders, palletize. There was one poor unfortunate customer that their dog ate their order before they got to it, but we were able to get something out to them the next day. But yeah, it's nice to be able to provide such a sort of premium product. No, it feels good to be able to provide a service still.